Welcome to Smart Remarks, where government regulation is always bad, unless they're regulating the things that I want regulated. So there's a riot going on, a Tea Party convention down in Nashville this week where people are gathering to vent their outrage at the government and demand that they take back America by electing Sarah Palin president or some god-awful thing. It goes hand in hand with a Gallup poll released this week that shows a full 50% of Americans say that they think government should do less to regulate business. And that's the ethos of our time, right? You know, government is the problem. Let the capitalists run free. Outrage! But wait. You know, it's real easy to answer that question theoretically as you're sitting on the couch munching Doritos and watching Glenn Beck. But how about where the rubber meets the road? We come to you from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, which is a very conservative community. You know, I'm thinking if you asked that question here, should government do less to regulate business, you'd get more than 50% of the people saying yes. But today, in our local newspaper, was an article about a municipality called East Hempfield Township and the fact that they're thinking about instituting impact fees. An impact fee, if you've never heard of it, is a fee levied on developers who want to build new neighborhoods that will add more traffic to the already overcrowded roads. I happen to live in East Hempfield Township, and let me tell you, the roads are packed. And as such, here in conservative Lancaster County, there's a lot of support for impact fees. But it even goes beyond that. One guy posting on our newspaper website said, quote, "Stop allowing anyone who wants to build what they want. We don't need or want any more people in our area. Too much development." This sentiment runs high in Lancaster County. Stop it! But who's going to stop it? Government? Indeed, don't impact fees constitute government regulation that adds to the cost of doing business? Shouldn't conservatives oppose impact fees? Shouldn't conservatives, in fact, be going to bat for developers who want to build what they want, where they want, when they want it, free of interference from government and the people that it represents? After all, these new developments create jobs and they add tax revenue, right? I personally like impact fees, but then I'm being consistent because government regulation, either up here or down here, exists to safeguard the interests of the broader public. But it makes no sense whatsoever to say the government up here must keep its filthy mitts off our virtuous capitalists, but down here, government must protect us from the vultures. It makes no sense. And that's why, incidentally, the Tea Party movement is destined to collapse. Here you have what's necessarily a broad national movement led by the likes of Fox News that has a whole lot to say about what needs to happen up here. But when it comes to what happens down here, a lot of the people who make up that movement have very different ideas itself. That's a movement divided against itself. It can't stand.
The rest of America doesn't care about that kind of crap.
I agree with you.
The rest of America, we are concerned about a 10% unemployment rate, a 17.3% underemployment rate.
What's true and what isn't.
Well,
they do.
They need to read my book.
And when this guy said